Hi there, it's Dan here from Flexxable, and today we're going to talk about how lookalike audiences are back with a vengeance heading into 2025. Let's dive in. Okay, so recently I've switched Facebook ads back on inside my own business, and I think we're scaling up to about $3,000 a day at the moment for my offer. We've been testing a lot of different audiences, as you do, and lookalikes are just back, I think probably 18 months, 2 years ago, all of the tracking was screwed up with Facebook. It just wasn't for me, a really great place to advertise. But since then, we've given it another go, and it turns out Facebook's got all its kind of tracking sorted, and we're very impressed with how things have gone since we've put our ads back on. Okay, so I'm going to hand you over to Graham, who's going to show you some of the stats inside our ad accounts, what we did, and the proof is in the pudding, basically. It's really good stuff. What I would say is that, we're pushing more database reactivation and AI at the moment. So this video about running Facebook ads might not be as applicable as it used to be when we used to do our videos for my audience, right? But what I would say is that we're seeing a lot of clients now come on board and wanting to have what we call speed to lead as part of the service that agencies are offering clients, right? And the way that we do that is by implementing AI straight after the Facebook form submit. And it's working really, really well. So if you are running Facebook ads for clients or you're running Google ads for clients and you want something extra to sell to them to increase the contact rate of the leads, the conversion rate of the leads, and the return on ad spend of the leads, then AI can really help. I've got a book, it's called The Instant AI Agency. There'll be a link below in the description box and you'll be able to see that there, okay? But without further ado, I'll pass you over to Graham and I'll see you in a bit.
Hey guys, and thanks Dan. In this video, I'm going to be discussing basically how much better Facebook lookalikes are now inside the ad account and why that you should be using them as soon as you have enough data in the account. Let's take a little journey back through memory lane. Lookalikes were the best thing since sliced bread in about the mid to late 2010s. So, thinking about 2018, 2019 when I kind of started using them properly. They were absolutely brilliant. They always outperformed every other kind of like targeting. And what basically lookalikes are is it takes a group of people that either clicked on your ad, landed on your landing page, converted on your landing page, filled in a form, completed a checkout, that kind of thing. It would take a group of these people and then it would go out to the wider Facebook community and look for people who look like these people. People who are similar to your buyers, your leads, your clicks, that kind of thing. And it was brilliant up until about 2020 when iOS 14 came in, and it absolutely killed the Facebook tracking across the board. They did bring in Facebook conversion API, but that wasn't really good enough. It wasn't accurate at all, and I think Facebook went through some really bad teething problems with their tracking. I'm glad to say now that in my ad account, it's just as accurate as it was before iOS 14, which is brilliant. And in the last kind of 6 months, we've looked to try and incorporate lookalikes again, because we actually stopped using them because they were terrible after iOS 14, completely dropped off a cliff. But rumours have been rife that they're back to their best. So we thought I'd do a little case study inside our live account just to see if they have got better and how much better they've got. So as you can see, we spent about $1,000 from the 2nd to the 8th of September. This is just on abroad. I think it's just the United States. I think it's 25 to 58. And I shall just go in to show you what this was. So you can see it's £500 budget now. It wasn't back then. So location United States, just to men, 25 to 58. Quite a broad audience, 46 to 54 million. That's a very broad audience. Manual placements just took out a couple, and that is it. So it's pretty basic targeting for this one. This ad account does have a lot of data in it, so broad is normally pretty good. But for this one, we were looking at CPMs of like £48 there. Link clicks £2.63. Click-through rate 1.84. Leads. These are opt-ins, so they land on an opt-in page. They read about the book. they put in their details to opt in to get it. Then they hit the cart page, and we see roughly about a 40 to 50% conversion rate on the cart page for a $14 book. So you can see it's kind of around about the £52 per purchase mark. There are upsells and downsells, so that does add on to our ROI. It's not just the book we're selling, but these are kind of book purchases. And we need this to kind of, we know our kind of sweet spot is around about the £40 mark. That's kind of where our average order value is where we kind of break even. So this wasn't doing the best. And then in the next week, we switched on a lookalike audience. So then for this one, we've just basically added lookalikes to that audience. So it would be lookalikes 2%, and we did lookalikes based off of people who have bought the book. We did it off of people who have clicked on the ad, and we did it off of people who have viewed one of our videos. So it was 2% of each of those audiences stacked inside this ad set, which is lookalikes 2% all. And in the next week, we spent 340, so it was more of a test budget to start with. So we still were spending quite a lot on Dan's Images ad set. And you can kind of see the differences. So this ad set did start to come down in the week after that. So we were seeing definitely benefits. It was about £34 CPA. Sorry, not CPA, CPM. The lookalikes was lower though, at 27. The cost per click was way lower, £1.15, compared to just under £2. But this, don't get me wrong, this ad set did come down a lot in that week, which was good, and that's the Facebook algorithm doing its magic. But the lookalikes just out the gate absolutely destroyed it. Cost per lead halved with the lookalikes as well, 35 leads, under £10 a lead. And this is the big one. Per purchase, so this ad set did actually come down, and it's almost in KPI now. A little bit of optimization, and I think it would be there. But this is the big one, like, so 19 book buys, £17.90 per purchase. That's well inside KPI, doing extremely well. And yeah, just off of the kind of like the cart purchase, what this pertains to is the book, and then we have 2 bumps as well. So that adds on to this. So you can see we're kind of well within return on ad spend. We spent 340 in this in the lookalike ad set, and we are well up on that. And also in this one, this has done quite well as well. Perhaps the lookalikes has helped boost this ad set as well, having another ad set in there. But yeah, as you can see, lookalikes are back with a bang. I would definitely recommend using them. Again, you do have to wait until you have enough data. Lookalikes are only as good as the data you feed them. So a couple of things that you should do before doing your lookalikes is make sure you set up the Facebook conversion API correctly. If you're not sure how to do that, drop a comment below and we can send you a video. Secondly, you want to be making these lookalikes based off of certain numbers. So for example, the higher up the funnel it is, the more data you need, basically. So video views, you're going to want over 1,000 to 2,000. Clicks, you're going to want to have over 1,000 clicks before you can start using a lookalike to really good effect. And for conversions such as book buys or leads or opt-ins, then you're probably looking at about 500. But yeah, guys, if you're not using them or you haven't been using them for a while for the same reason we weren't, I'd thoroughly recommend jumping back onto these lookalikes because they are really humming for us right now. Thanks for listening, guys. If you have any questions, pop something in the chat. But until the next one, I'll see you then. Cheers.
Thank you so much, Graham. I hope you've enjoyed this video today. If you decided that Facebook's no good anymore and you don't want to do it anymore, then please, based on my experience, it's 100% worth a go. So give it a whirl, see how it goes, and comment below and let me know. Take care.